I'm already gone from here. I'm already gone from here. Full of circumstances, second chances for those who don't even deserve. Your sacrifice will be in vain. There is no one here to fill the cup half empty. Well, there he goes, locked away. For the rest of the world to look at. Still no one knows why he's insane, but the letters will tell. Now bring back your punches. Did you stop to think that this could seem much worse? You know that this could seem much worse. You know that this could seem much worse. You know that this could seem much worse. And it does. The letter states a perfect mixture of paranoia manipulated by everyone around. There is no safe from these people willing to take everything. When pulling back your punches, did you stop to think that this could seem much worse? You know that this could seem much worse. You know that this could seem much worse. That this could seem much worse. And it does. Let the lifeless almost now. When pulling back your punches, did you stop to think that this could seem much worse? When pulling back your punches, did you stop to think that this could seem much? That this could seem much worse. That this could seem much. That this could seem much worse. And it does. I dream of dying. Always wake before I hit the ground. When I dream of dying. Always wake before the hammer's down. When I dream of flying. So far away, I cannot be found. Oh, I don't want to be found. No, I don't. No, I don't want to be found. Face down. When I dream of dying. Always wake before I hit the ground. When I dream of dying. Always wake before the hammer's down. When I dream of dying. Oh, I die tonight. I'm already gone from here. I'm already back your punches? Did you stop to think that this could seem much worse? You know that this could seem much worse. You know that this could seem much worse. You know that this could seem much worse. And it does. The latter state, a perfect mixture of paranoia manipulated by everyone around. There is no say from these people willing to change everything. When pulling back your punches, did you stop to think that this could seem much worse? You know that this could seem much worse. You know that this could seem much worse. That this could seem much worse. And it does. Let the light pass. Almost. Now. When pulling back your punches, did you stop to think that this could seem much worse? When pulling back your punches, did you stop to think that this could seem much? That this could seem much worse. That this could seem much. That this could seem much worse. And it does. I dream of dying. Always wake before I hit the ground. When I dream of dying. Always wake before the hammer's down. When I dream of flying. So far away, I cannot be found. Oh, I don't want to be found. No, I don't. No, I don't want to be found. Face down. When I dream of dying. Always wake before I hit the ground. When I dream of dying. Always wake before.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Thank you for being here, especially since for the last 15 hours I've been pulling my hair out. You know, if I had the camera on right now, you guys would see I was pretty much bald at this point. I undertook something I had no business messing with, so we don't have any bots today. Yay, mouse. All right. Anyway, hey, Cobra, what's up? Hey, for you guys who don't know, Cobra's been working on a 24-hour stream since yesterday. When I checked in with him about, I don't know, 3-4 hours ago, he was working about almost 15 hours. So, what's up? Hats off to me, you dude, because you know what? There is no way I could pull off a 24-hour stream right now. Anyway, I don't know where we're going yet, but I do have the trailer on. We're ready to rock and roll, rocking those BST colors, baby. Yeah. All right. I was gonna do this in multiplayer, but honestly, guys, I'm not feeling multiplayer today. It's been a hectic last, almost 24 hours now, and I'm not feeling multiplayer. So we're just gonna find it. Yeah. See, man, 17 hours. I told you guys, he's doing it, man. Like I saw Siren do it once, and I can't do it. There's no way, because 4 hours just breaks my face. Alright, let's go. We want to take a long one. You know what? That mod needs to come off there. Yeah, let's take that sucker off. We don't need it. Hang on, guys. We're gonna take this off. Should have done that before we started, but you know. All right, now we got it. And I went ahead and got another CD from one of my brother's bands on here, so we have a little bit more tunes. Other than just the same thing over and over again. Of course, it's going to be the same 2 CDs over and over again, but it's not the same one. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna be good. Yeah, right. 2 hours. Yeah, right. Cause like when I first started, 2 hours was tops, and then I got up to four, and 4 does it. When I'm finished, I feel like I've been working like all night long. You know what I mean? We already picked the job, didn't we? No, we didn't. I was worried about a mod. That's right. All right. Now try it again. Give me something. Same one. Very good. That's a nice long run. That should keep us busy for a while. My voice will get, yeah, yeah. At the end of 4 hour stream, my throat hurts and I'm drinking water like there's no tomorrow. Loading screen. You are not my friend. Come on, just do it, man. Thank you. Alright. There we go. I think we should. Alrighty then. I do not need that. Okay. In the truck, son. There we go. Anyway, so Friday I am definitely doing this multiplayer, and I will be in Discord for the Rat's Nest in the ATSMP in the voice channel. So anybody from BST or anybody from the Rat's Nest is welcome to join on Friday, and I'll probably get a ribbon from the guys at BST just because. It's all good, man. Be here. It'll be quiet most of the time. Yeah, I bet, man. You, I wouldn't blame you if you fell asleep, brother. Y'all good? Alright. Okay, so Baby Lime is actually manning her PC to run ads if you guys can't do it, but I told her that we have folks for that, so I'm gonna leave it to you, Mars, to just handle that, and I'm gonna worry about driving. So I had, we were talking about bots and whatnot, and how I broke Stream Elements and Nightbot. Don't ask me how I pulled that off. Only I could do that, I reckon. But Phantom Bot works, and I got it to work. It's just, it's not, for some reason, it's not doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and it's putting out the commands wrong. So it's got to be the way I'm coding it. So I need some time to work on that bad boy. I want to say it'll be done by Friday, but I know how I work, and it probably won't be, but I am working on it, and we'll get it done. I'm going to take Late for Games advice, and at the end of the stream, I'm not messing with anything stream or bot related. I'm just going to go away for a minute, you know. See if you can type in just to test it, see if you can type in exclamation mark commercial space 60. Just see if that works. If it doesn't work, that means I'm gonna have to do it on the back end here. And that means you guys are just gonna be chilling with us today. Yeah. Yeah, didn't work. Okay. That's fine. I don't know how many non-subscribers are in the audience, but I want to test something real quick, and if it works, then we know I have to do this on the back end. This is a real quick test, so my apologies. Where's it at? You dirty dog. Here we go. If you're not subscribed, let me know if you actually see an ad. Okay, okay. Very good. Okay, that means I have to do it from here, so um I'll just go ahead. Lion, don't worry about it. I got this. Thank you guys, all of you who offered to do that for me, but I'll just have to take care of it from here. So we're good to go for the next 20 minutes or so. Or you know what I might do just because? Just won't run any. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see how the mood strikes me as we're going along here. I did. I broke it. You can't let me near any computer stuff. It's amazing I can stream it all, you know? Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Radio. Yeah, see, there's BST's radio station. Unfortunately, I can't play it for us guys because it's all copyrighted music. And, well, while I could play it for Twitch, I wouldn't be able to play it for YouTube. And I don't want to get anybody in trouble, so we're just going to roll with the stuff I know. Let me know how the music levels are once I start. Oh yeah, that's right. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Sorry guys, we're taking care of some other stuff here. Oh, should have done this morning. Son of a bitch. Trying to make sure everything's proper in here, guys. Give me 1 second. I should have done this morning. This is not cool. There it is, right there, you dirty dog. Okay. Yeah, you are. Okay. I wanted to make sure nothing changed on that end. So, yeah, see if you can get in there late and see if you can handle that from your end since I got you covered. And I'm going to go back here. Yay. like we don't need you to do it for like another 20 minutes or so, but just like in 20 minutes give it a look, see if it works. Like we don't need you to do it for like another 20 minutes or so. Yeah, you guys heard me twice. Yay. All right, here we go. All right, cool. Now I'm back in the back room. Hiding out with late, so. All right, let's do it. Man, that was a mess. It's not gonna be like this on Friday. I'll tell you that right now. Because if it is, I just ain't gonna stream on Friday. I was just making sure none of the roles got changed because I was trying to give out some VIPs yesterday or the day before, and yeah, I wanted to make sure I didn't say anything really important like your editor status. Music levels good, guys, or too loud, too low? What's up? Okay, cool. The band you are currently listening to is called Shadow Kick. I don't think they exist anymore, but their work still does. Yay. And after that, we'll be listening to Sinezra. And all of you have heard that one over and over and over and over. If I had been smart, I would have never gave up music, and then I'd have a whole library of stuff I recorded that we could use. Make some tea? Okay, cool, Laura. Go ahead and make you some tea. I myself need no more coffee today as I've been up since about 4:15 this morning, sucking down coffee like a hoover. If I drink any more coffee, my head might explode. So I was trying to set up like a dual stream, right, with Phantom Bot, and everything worked, but it wouldn't let me use my channel because there was something other than a number or a letter in there. I used a special character, and so I had to change my username to make it work, and then I did, and then the damn thing still didn't work. And that's when the whole bot just was like, you know what, I give up, I'm not working, so now you're screwed. And I suspect, honestly, that the name change is what trashed everything else. I'm pretty sure that's what did it, because everything that the Mouse Michaels account was connected to just kind of went, yo, we're finished. And if that's the case, in about 60 days when I can do it again, I'm going to revert it back to what it was, and then it's just going to stay there. Fellow BST driver is supposed to be getting on the road, Buddy. Mr. Buddy is supposed to be getting on the road today or tomorrow, so he pops in the chat. Y'all wish him safe travel for his trip. He's off to make some money. This is in real life, not in the game. Buddy is an actual truck driver. You guys remember Buddy from the other day from Monday when we played Farm Sim? Yeah, I did actually. So like I said, in the middle of the night I woke up with this horrible thought. It was about, I don't know, maybe 2. I woke up and it was like, that's what you did wrong, dude. You changed your username and crashed everything. So again, I'm not sure if that's what happened, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, it's hard. Okay, it's hard to hear my voice. All right, then. Hang on 1 second. Fix that too. I'll tell you what that problem is right there. We're gonna do that. All right, how's that, Laura? Is that any better? levels for output and input were exactly the same, you should never do that. You think so? You can do that, can't you? As a moderator? I don't know if we should do that midstream though, man, because I think some of the commands got trashed too. I mean, it was a mess. It was a freaking mess, dude. I don't know. Never listen to about when it comes to Yeah, I know. No such thing as too loud, but got to be able to be heard when I speak, which is going to be for like the next 3 hours. Well, actually, okay, so about 2.5. Still. Okay. Well, what happened was in the OBS, I had the output and input volumes exactly the same. They shouldn't be like that. The game and music and everything going on the PC should be lower than my speaking voice. And I had. Yeah, exactly. Like I ain't sweating. Like we'll just roll with it like it is. And honestly, it reminds me of last year. This time last year. You know what I mean? Except I got more people watching. Although it's weird to feel like you're. How can I put it? Okay, so I got so used to running like with the bot and whatever, handling a bunch of stuff that now that's not there, I kind of feel naked. You know what I mean? But I got you guys there, so it's all good. And you guys pulled together in fine style. You, Laura, my daughter, you know, baby lamb, thank you, honey. Everybody pulled together fine. You know, everybody stepped up, so you guys are awesome. A round of applause for the mods and the rats nest, please. Thank you. That's a command we're going to work on. Alright, cool. We are the butt. Right. Rat mods or mod rats? Not mod rats. Mall rats. You guys ever see that movie, Mallrats? I don't really know what happened because last night PhantomBot was working fine. Okay, all the commands I put in were working. I was transposing commands from Nightbot and Stream Elements into PhantomBot, and they were working. I turned everything off, and I went to go eat supper with my daughter, and I kind of scarfed it down because I was in a hurry to get back to work, but at the same time I forced myself to slow down, enjoy my meal, and spend time with my family. And then when I got back, I turned everything back on and went back to work, and that's when I realized everything was just trash. It was gone, man. So whatever I did it up right. As I understand it, BST is going to, and I don't remember the date, and I feel like an idiot, but that's because all the stuff that's been going on. So hopefully there's somebody from the company in the chat right now. But BST is supposed to be having a truck show here pretty quick, and I am actually going to be involved in that one. And you guys are all invited to hang out while we do it. Let's see. I saw the movie G-Force about hamsters or guinea pigs. I forgot that they were in the movie. Haven't seen that movie in ages. G-Force? I don't think I've ever seen that one, Laura. Is it an animated film? Is that what it is? Yeah, we'll get it sorted out. In the meantime, Late and Laura, if you guys don't mind, if anybody pops in that we know for a fact is a streamer, you guys can shoot their links out or give them permission to do it. just all I ask is you just don't let anybody do that, okay? Yeah, I ain't worried either, dude. I ain't worried. You know, I think once I clear out everything else and just concentrate on Phantom Bot, it's gonna come together fine. Because I know for a fact the program works, and I know it's a good one. So, you know, it's gonna be good. I have a tendency to over catastrophize just about everything, and it drives me crazy that I do that, but I do it, and then it stresses me out, and I can feel myself on the verge of a freaking stroke. So last night I caught myself where my head was headed, you know, because I was literally, when I went to bed last night, I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm not even going to stream tomorrow, you know. But I laid down, I just relaxed, I took a deep breath, and I was like, you know what, calm down, it ain't the freaking end of the world, just get back to work. Hey, there they are. What's up? Now we can shout out BST if you would be so kind, please. That is the community page, which, by the way, guys, I will be streaming from on Saturday. I'm committed to that, so I'll be there. Thank you for being here, too, by the way. Appreciate it. I had a timer for the BST Discord. It's not running because I know you've heard most of the conversation over the last 30 minutes or so, but my bots are just toast. So I don't have it up there. But we're going to fix it. I know everything that needs to be in the bot that I'm working on, so sweet late for game tonight. Let's see. Yeah, take a deep breath, take your time. See, here's what I did yesterday, and I know for a fact I did this yesterday because I did it twice. I wasn't fully reading what was coming up on the screen in the CMD launcher, okay? I was in a hurry, so I was just like picking out certain words and then running with that, and you can't do that, man. When you're talking about coding, you literally do need to sit there, be patient, read everything, take your freaking time, and make sure you punch in those commands correctly. So that was one of the mistakes I made. So we're good. I think I have way too much coffee in my diet, honestly. I think yesterday I lived off damn coffee all day. Since BST is in here, hey, can you punch up the date when that truck show is? Do you mind? I'd like to have a bunch of people there for that. Remember, patience don't... Yeah, exactly. Patience doesn't hurt. You're absolutely right. But I remember, even as a kid, man, I was always like... I was hyperactive for one thing. Apparently, the story I got was that Mom had me on medication for that. But it's funny how at almost 47 years old, nothing's changed, right? Yeah. Well, basically, I think what you guys would do, like, I'll tell you what. Okay, the truck show is Saturday, August 22nd at 8 p.m. Yeah, to 12 a.m. All right, cool. All right, you're going to take a shower? Okay, cool. All right, Laura, we're not going to worry about anything right now, okay? What I'm going to do is, if the community page for BST would like to, they can go ahead and throw the link up in the chat to their community page. And you guys, please, everybody in here, give them a follow. I'm not sure if that page got affiliated yet. I don't think so, and I wasn't there to watch any yesterday. But they're trying hard to get affiliated, and this is a really special community, a valued addition to Twitch, and they need all the perks of us affiliated folks. .93, is that the timestamp when did you put a link up already? Or am I'm missing something? Hey, you gotta forgive me, dude. My brain is like absolutely fried today. Hey, Carlos, what's up, dude? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, sir. Okay, so there's the community page for VST Inc. Please give them a follow. That channel is almost constantly streaming, and you'll notice when you get there, you'll notice right off the top it's not always the same driver. That's because that is in fact a community page. All of us who are employees and members of the company, we all drive for that page. And now she is officially on the schedule as of this week. Yay! By the way, guys, you'll hear me speaking of BST quite a bit. That's because they graciously placed me on their media team, so it's my job to keep my mouth running about the company, right? Yeah. I will definitely be doing that too. Now, Friday, I don't know if everybody heard, but I know we got a few more people in here, but on Friday, when I stream ATS, it will be in multiplayer. I will find probably the most popular, the most empty server to get on, because I prefer to do it that way. And I'm going to be in the Ratsiness Discord in the ATS MP voice channel, so folks can join in just to say hey or whatever. All I ask is that if you get into that channel, you are in fact already a member of the Discord, or you have joined in the last couple of days or so, because I want to kind of keep that circle small for the stream, you know. So, Carlos, what you been up to, man? Oh, cool. All right. So you're watching the stream instead of playing your new games? Yeah, I'm honored. I really am. If it were me with a brand new game, I'd be wanting to play, dude. I remember last week, or maybe, yeah, it was last week, I got Ark Survival Evolved for free from Epic. And I instantly tuned out the entire universe and played that game for about 5 hours. Whoa, that was a plane, huh? I think it was. Oh, yeah. I forgot those were planes. Text message that tea is ready in common area. Oh, man. Why me? Let her know I'm busy. Oh, Laura, listen to me. Real life first. Okay, if you want to go hang out with real life people, you're more than welcome to do so. Everybody here understands that we all have real lives, baby. Good. So, interesting story, kinda, I guess. Something I've never done before until yesterday. I have a laptop that I'm looking at right now to read my chat, but I also play ATS on it when I'm trying to put in miles for VST, okay? So I noticed that the save files were different. It was essentially like I was playing a different game between the two machines, and it's because I had to turn off the cloud to downgrade so that I could play on multiplayer right now, because multiplayer hasn't caught up to the current version of ATS. And I was like, well, how do I fix that so I'm not playing two different games? Well, what I did was I copy and pasted the entire ATS folder from this machine here that we're watching into the laptop, and so they are semi-synced in that when I get in there, play on the laptop again, the laptop will be different, but at the same time, when I played yesterday, everything was fine, because I would go back and forth. But it becomes a big pain in the butt, so pretty much I'm not going to worry about what goes on the laptop after yesterday. Come on, dog. Yeah, turn the traffic down. There's still a bunch of them coming. No, no, we'll be all right, Laura. We got this. Worst thing that can happen is my internet give out, okay? And I don't see that happening right now because we're gonna get some rain. And you guys know how my internet works. If the weather's gonna be bad, my internet is stellar, and if the weather's bright and sunny and hot, my internet just gives up on life. Wouldn't it be nice, and I doubt it would be a thing, but it would be really nice if multiplayer would be caught up with the current version of ATS on Friday, so that when I get in there, we can go back to Idaho. Because I'll be honest with you, man, I miss driving around in Idaho. Right? Yeah, okay, Laura. We'll see you when you get back, okay? I don't know why I stopped at that way station a while back, because I've got I've got traffic infractions turned off. I think it's just habit. You know, you get that little bing, it's like a Pavlovian response. You hear that little bing and you're like instantly looking for the way station. I think I told you guys on Monday, and I think Buddy and I talked about it, but BST has actually been verified by Truckers NP, I believe, and I'll let BST chime in there and they can give more in-depth information on that, but this is a real thing, man. It's not just a group of guys playing, it's a real thing, and I am very happy and proud and honored to be a part of it. Just don't slobber on the keyboard. No. If I slobber on the keyboard, I wound up giving myself a damn stroke from yesterday. Okay. Is somebody giving you a hard time, Laura? Send them to the rat's nest. We'll straighten them out. Oh, man. You know something, too, guys? I had some of the coolest commands all lined up yesterday that were actually working. I was very proud of them. I changed the wording of the shout-out command, and I kept all the cheese and broken stuff involved, obviously, but I had changed the wording so it came out just a little bit cooler, and it was working, and I was so proud of it, and I couldn't wait to get in here this morning and show that stuff off, and look at me now. Oh, man, I don't... But yeah, if you guys can find Late for Games user tag up in the chat there, if you're not already following him, go ahead and give him a follow. He's going to be streaming at 8 p.m. tonight. I'm not sure what game he's doing, but he'll be streaming, and I will be modding for him as well if the community page for the company is streaming. I'll be having them open another tag because they made me a mod there too. So I may possibly be modding for 2 different channels tonight. Oh man, tea time was 7:30 a.m. I'm super late. How did... You know how you missed it? You missed it hanging around with me and worrying about bot stuff. That's how you missed it. I'm sorry. I'd love to show off those colors, man. Yeah, baby. I wanted to do some ETS2 as well, but I'm not sure of the paint DOC I will need to rock the colors for BST. I have to ask somebody before I try to go running on an official or in an official capacity. I'm not sure. I know this one was the Stripes DOC. Yeah, yeah, Tobor, he's a lot like me. He's kind of antisocial. I mean, he's social like on the internet, but he's not really social in real life, which is pretty much how I am. You know what I mean? I have a very small circle on purpose. And that's because as a kid, I had a very wide circle, and it just seemed to me that all the way until after I got divorced, that the wider your circle is, the more chance you have of other people's drama walking into your house and just causing all kind of trouble. And it gets really old, and I'm just too lazy for the drama, man. Right? Keep that, you see, keep this circle small, and then you don't have to worry about it too much. Six tenants, not counting the caretaker suite that makes 7 apartments, counting caretakers. Okay. When I was a kid, my dad managed a huge apartment complex where I grew up, and it was kind of cool because every time there was an empty apartment, right? Like my brothers and I, my older brothers, we'd ask Dad, "Hey, Dad, can we go, hang out in this apartment?" It was like camping out, in an empty apartment. You're really not supposed to do that, but we were careful not to mess anything up because we knew if we did, Daddy would have our asses. But I remember we used to go in there, and Dad always kept the electricity on so he could show the apartment off. So we would unplug the VCR, one of the small TVs, and go in there and just kind of hang out, make popcorn, watch movies, and chill. Then as my oldest brother got a little older, he kept trying to sneak girls in there. But yeah, good times, man, good times. I think we lost our tunes, man. I could swear I had 2 CDs put up in here. Hang on one second, let me check this, guys. I feel like... there it is. Okay. What it was just really low. But I don't want to turn it up too loud because then I'll start screaming to speak, and nobody wants to hear that. I believe, guys, there is possibly a dual screen running right now from the community page for BST. I'm not sure. I have to ask somebody in the chat there who's in the company. But if it's running, and somebody knows if it's running, can we maybe get the link up there so other folks from the chat can jam over and watch that too? Yeah, baby. Plus, it helps me out too because I can see what's going on over there and watch my own stuff. That was really cool. Monday when we did that, I was surprised. I think they had like at one point 4 different streams going on. Alright, I'm going to take a pause for the cause for just 1 second. Alright, and we are good. Get a drink of water here. All that yakking's got my throat dry already. I'm trying to get in the habit of parking properly when I get to the other end of the delivery. But there are just some spots in here that I don't see how, and I know that real life drivers can do it, guys that got a lot of experience, and even in ATS they can pull it off, but I don't see how some of these guys can park that sucker at a 90-degree angle around a freaking corner. I have tried and tried and tried. So I'm just letting you guys know, if we get to the other end and it looks like it's beyond my capability to park proper, we're just going to take the easy way out. Rather than sit here for, 20 or 30 minutes trying to park a trailer. I don't know about you guys, but I ain't got all that kind of time. Also, before I got tied up working on bot stuff yesterday, I actually recorded a video that was supposed to be for YouTube. Because I'm trying to get some original stuff from YouTube instead of just recycling my Twitch stuff over there. Although somebody did catch the last stream that we did, I'm not sure if they're related to BST or not, but they did show up and leave a couple comments and actually sub to the channel. So, hey, there's that. Anyways, yeah, so that's what I was doing yesterday, or day before, or actually it was yesterday morning, trying to get some original stuff up for YouTube. The wonderful thing about being able to edit is that if I wind up spending 10 or 15 minutes trying to park a trailer, I can edit all that crap out, and you guys can see the beginning of the process and the end of it. Instead of watching me for 20 minutes trying to park the son of a bitch. The other thing that I like, honestly, about single player versus multiplayer, at least for me, is the fact that the CB radio that's in the in multiplayer is a tiny little sucker. It fits up right there at the top left slot, right? And it's tiny. You just barely make it out. And this one right here is kind of in your face. Hey, there's a CB in the truck. That's because for the first year or so that I played ATS, I kept trying to figure out how to build a mod myself for a CB radio, and it never panned out. I think I got one kind of working, but it never actually materialized because I've moved on to other things. Sometimes I have the attention span of a hamster. But you will be seeing a lot more multiplayer when I do ATS for the simple fact that I'm trying to. The hope is actually to open up a voice channel in the Discord, and then folks from BST come in there and hang out too. Not convoy style, but at least getting in there and hanging out. I don't know if I ever told you. I have high functioning autism. That's why I've been told anyway, specialist when I was a teenager. But I can live on my own in a way, and people out here are very nice. Oh no, that's fine. Hey, I figured it was something like that, Laura. I really did already. So, because I have a friend of mine from California, and I won't mention his name here for privacy reasons, but he was in that same position. Okay, he was a really good friend of mine, and he met a girl while I knew him, and I won't mention her name either, but they kind of kept each other company for a good year or two, and then they got married. And when they got married, their folks, her mom and dad and his mom and dad got together and set them up in a place similar to yours. So yeah, I got you. I know exactly where you're coming from. And that's why you'll notice whenever you and I are engaging in conversation, I try to keep the profanity to a minimum. And I'm really on guard at what subjects I bring up to speak about, okay? Because I get it, It doesn't make you any different either, Laura. It just makes you unique. And I'm sure Lester James will agree with me when I tell him that we love your face. So it's all good. And the little tea time you guys had, that's just like to get you guys out and to just kind of socialize, correct? I mean, that's what that's all about, getting you guys to socialize instead of hiding out in your apartment and being alone, you see? I'm pretty sure that's where they're going with it. Oh, you're more than welcome, Laura. I told you when you first joined the Rat's Nest, this is it's a family. It's a family. We're a family, dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, and you need that. I mean, you can't just, when I was 16, I had my own apartment, okay? I know I told this story before, but my aunt was gracious enough to sign the paperwork because it had to be a legal adult that signed it. I had a job, so I was making money and I could take care of myself, and so I moved into the apartment. And me personally, I didn't mind being by myself a lot, but at the same time, it's not healthy to be always and even if you live by yourself, you shouldn't always be by yourself. It's important to get out and socialize at least a little bit. And even if you don't have people in your house, it's important to go out and be around other people. Humans are social creatures. We're not designed to be alone all the time. That said, I'm a special brand who enjoys his own company. Yeah. Is that weird? I think we're gonna have to stop. Yep. But we don't have to, because again, I've got got all that stuff turned off. But we're gonna stop anyway. just because I really like the look of some of these way stations here. See, if I wanted to, I believe I can pull in back there, and I think that's a rest area back there, but we're not gonna pull in right now. Through that, I stayed home and not went to the front door for over a week at a time. You see, okay, I can do that, but I prefer not to. You know? Why did I turn off the truck? Oh, I know, because I'm silly. Yeah, you're probably not gonna get over that stigma, Laura, and it's just because people they mistake your um they mistake your mental status for like being uh, immature or needing to be coddled. I don't think you need to be coddled. I just think you need people there to support you. You know, you don't need to be treated like a child. You just need to have people around you that support you. They got your back, and they give you the chance and the opportunity to do the things that you know you can do. You know? I have a nephew, and again, I won't mention his name. And the last time I saw the kid, he was probably 6 or 8. He was deaf. Okay. But he didn't act like a child with any kind of special needs at all. He acted like a normal child. He's very happy, very bright. Sometimes I would see this kid and I would be having a shit day, and I would see this kid and he would just bring this brightness into my day that you know, you just can't even describe it really. And one day, because he was deaf, he talked. He spoke like a deaf person. Okay. My oldest son, I had just got off work. I did 12 hours in a factory at 120 damn degrees, and I was tired, and I was hot, and I was cranky. And my son, I looked out the window just to see what the boys were doing, because they were all out in the front yard, and my oldest son was making fun of his cousin, the way he spoke. And if you guys don't think Mousy lost his shit when I saw that, boy, I tell you what, I tanned my son's hide. And I let him know, you don't do that to anyone. You don't do it to your family, you don't do it to strangers, you never pick on somebody for being different. It's something I never forgot, because I was so angry that I think if I hadn't been on guard, something bad could have happened. But I really just took the belt off and gave him a couple lashes and let him know, you know, you don't pick on your cousin, don't pick on anybody. Never could have bite a bully no how, so. I cannot tell if we got tunes rolling or not. Yeah, I think we do. I can barely hear it myself. Can you guys hear the music okay? Yeah. Oh, were you bullied in school? Oh, no shit. Oh, dude. See, that ain't cool. I was the kid that I didn't let that happen. My daughter was the same way, man. Forever talking to teachers about her whooping on some kid that was picking on somebody that couldn't defend themselves. That's how I was in school too. I did not abide by a bully. It got to where all the kids that were being bullied knew that I would protect them, and they just kind of followed me around like little ducklings, you know. I just never could abide a bully. I don't see the attraction to torturing and abusing and picking on someone who can't even defend themselves. I mean, if you're going to pick on somebody, go find somebody who can defend themselves and see how far you get. You know? Right. My early minis, right? They kind of were. Yeah, see, I could never stand that. Okay, I couldn't stand it for any other child to be bullied, but I had a particular sensitivity to little girls being bullied. There was no way that was gonna fly when I was on the schoolyard. It just did not happen. Never could stand to see a little girl cry either. And my daughter, she knows that's a thing, and she playfully she'll tell me, she'll tell the cat because we'll like pretend we're having conversations with our cat, and I know our cat thinks we're stupid, but we'll have little conversations with our cat, and I'll be like, you better watch it, Gizmo. I'm not gonna give you any more treats. And baby girl will look at the cat and be like, you know what you got to do with Daddy? Just turn on the waterworks. Yeah, you got him right. Yeah, Tobor, I never looked at it that way though. My early minions, I kind of like that. See, and you know what? A companion animal for someone living alone is a great thing. And I honestly, I wish you could have a pet too. Maybe not a cat because they get pretty destructive. Of course, puppies are pretty destructive too. Like I had two mastiff pups. Were destined to be followed. I don't know about all that. I just, in the case of these children, I mean, we were all kids, but I was the kid that really, I was pretty fearless. I wasn't afraid of anything, and I most certainly wasn't going to let somebody be picked on, in my view, you know. If I could see it, I was going to put a stop to it. I got kicked out of school at least once that I remember as early as kindergarten for standing up to a kid that was bullying a little girl, you know. So, yeah. It's not about destiny as much as, you know, people, I guess they can, even at young ages, they know, you know, this guy's not horrible. I'm not the best human being in the world, but I try not to be a horrible one, you know. I think we lost our tunes, man. This ain't cool. Oh, I can't check the radio from there. Okay. I always forget that I can't pause the game and check the radio. Oh, it's not playing. Why is it not playing? Or, oh, that's why. Yeah, now we got it. Put that sucker on a loop, baby. Alright, can you guys hear that? Oh. Yeah, you know what? Movies do that to me. I ain't even afraid to admit it. I'm gonna be 47 years old. I'm almost 6 feet tall, and I'm about close to 240. And I'm telling you, man, I got the sensitivity of a woman sometimes. Certain movies, certain stories. I read recently, well, okay, not recently. A couple years ago, I read a book by Thomas Harris called Red Dragon. And if you're unfamiliar with Red Dragon, it's in the Hannibal universe, Hannibal Lecter. So I'm pretty sure, Laura, you don't want to read it, and I don't advise that you do. But I read this book, and oh, yesterday? Okay. Well, I read this book, and the whole time, you know, the book is written. It's about the FBI agent chasing a serial killer. Okay. And at the outset of the book, you know, you're rooting for the FBI, and you know, you want them to catch this guy. And then Thomas Harris does this wonderful thing where he goes into the life of the character, into his mindset, what made him who he is. And they went far enough in depth with that character that by the time his story had been told, I had to put the book down. My daughter can remember this day vividly. I had to put the book down. It actually made me cry. Put the book down. Let's see. I get like that when I see an animal hurt. Oh yeah, definitely. One of the saddest animal movies I can recall recently seeing, and I don't mean to switch subjects so fast, but I have to catch it while it's fresh. Was Marley and Me. That one was super freaking sad. Like I think we watched that, and the whole house here was crying. Everybody. Oh yeah, like, oh man. And okay, and there's a video game too, guys, that I won't play. I won't stream it because it's so freaking sad, man. Life is Strange. Okay, I played that all the way through one time, and if you're going in fresh with that game, you can expect to get your head twisted when it's over. Oh hey. 2005. Thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate that. Are you a streamer? If I can ask, because if you are, I'll have. You are more than welcome to put your channel up into the chat, sir, or madam. I'm not sure, and I'm not going to make an assumption. But in any case, if you are a streamer, you are more than welcome to put your channel page up in the chat. Normally, one of the mods would do that, but Mousy broke the bot. Yeah, don't, Lord, please don't. I'm begging you. That okay? I played that game through one time, and I'm not kidding when I tell you that for 3 days after, I was so depressed. I was on the verge of suicide. It was bad, dude. I mean, the subject matter is so freaking sad. I don't advise anybody who's already prone to depression to even buy that game, because you'll play it. And, yeah, definitely. Welcome to the Rat's Nest. I'm sorry, I was in the middle of a conversation and I am not ignoring you. But again, if you are a streamer, please throw your channel page up in the chat so we can all go give you a follow. Anyway, on to happier thoughts, because I can feel myself getting kind of sad just thinking about Life is Strange. Holy Lord. Anyways, so my kitty does this really cute thing now. I got her kind of trained, and I didn't mean to. But if I take her treat bucket and shake it, you know, and it sounds like a maraca kind of, wherever I am in the house, if I shake it, she'll come running because she knows she's about to get some treats. And what I do is I don't give them to her, like put them out on the table and give them to her. I just open the lid and let her take 4 or 5 of them out for herself. And she eats her little treats. I put the lid back on, and then she just gives me a kiss and goes on. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just moving it on. It's just okay. Like, I haven't played that game since. Okay, I'm gonna say this about Life is Strange. It's a great game, awesome freaking storytelling, and if it were a book, everybody would cry. I'm telling you. And I think it would make a good book if it had been a book first. But I had never had such a visceral, emotional reaction to a video game in my life. It was bad. Like, I remember when I finished it, I was kind of in a daze. It was like I'd been punched in the head. And I kind of turned everything off on the computer, and I went to my room and kind of distanced myself from everybody for like 5 hours. I just had to get my thoughts in order after that. It was an experience. But I honestly, if you're any kind of prone to depression or any kind of even slight mental instability for any reason, I don't suggest you play that game. And if you do mess around and play it, there is actually a support group. And to be honest, guys, you can look this up. It's probably still there. There's a support group online and this is how they term it, survivors of Life is Strange. And then I got in there and I read some of the stuff. I did actually check out that website at one time. I checked out some of the stuff, and it turns out it wasn't just me. I wasn't just being extra or anything. It was everybody who had played it. Hello. Now the boy wants to go play it. Ooh, you know what I do when I play multiplayer? Like, you see me with my brights on right now? Yeah, I can't really see it. Now right here I can turn them off because we're going to have some light. But in multiplayer, I find myself forgetting to turn them off. And then other players will be coming in the opposite direction, and we just missed our turn. No. See what happens? Anyway, other players will be coming in the opposite direction, and I'll be able to turn off my brights and they're flashing the shit out of me, you know? Alright. That was almost a fail. I did that the other day coming through Tonopah. I was supposed to turn at Tonopah and I drove right on by and I wound up adding an extra like 300 miles to the run. And for some weird reason, I remember I was just driving, just going along, doing my thing, and then I get to a gas station, and the map had me turning around and going back in the opposite direction. And oh, there was. Oh man, I'm glad this is a multiplayer. Somebody would be pissed right now. So Friday, I gotta be like extra careful. I don't want to make anybody mad. I know one day I was playing multiplayer and dummy me, you know, because there's no AI traffic on the road. I was just doing this thing right here, kind of taking up the whole road. And then all of a sudden somebody pipes in. I hear this CV go on. And the guy's like, hey man, you mind not taking up the whole road? I was like, oh shit, dude, I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, you know what, Laura? Nature's calling me too, but I'm going to push it for a few more miles. I had too much coffee. I should not have done that. I'll be honest with you guys too, man. I think Lake can remember one of the last things I said before we went live. I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do all this stuff without a bot. I got a feeling this is gonna go really bad. But it turned out, I'm glad that we went ahead with the stream after all, because you know what? This show must go on, baby. And also, the last 15 hours or so illustrated to me just how much actual support I have in this community, and I'm so thankful for you guys, man. Please pull in where? It's just one of those weird ones. We need fuel. Yeah, you know what? While we're here, let's get some fuel, and then oh, there's the way station right there. So let's get fuel, and then we'll go to the way station. And actually, while we're getting fuel, that gives me a chance to go to the little trucker's room. And I'll pop out of the truck and we'll just let those colors fly for a minute while I go handle my business. How you gonna get fuel backwards, man? See, this is why I don't do this professionally. Hey, got an achievement there just for coming in here to get some gas. Oh, wait, don't say gas. If you're talking about a diesel engine and you say gas around my ex-father-in-law, he loses his mind. I remember one day he told me, it's fuel, son, not gasoline. You put gasoline in a diesel engine, you're in trouble. Alright, so I'm going to go over here where we can kind of see our colors. Yeah? Alright, that's about as good as I can get. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to pull out. We're going to show this off a bit. Besides, I don't want to be in anybody's way. That's better. Now we're cooking. Alright, so I'm going to leave the truck right there. And I'm going to go do what Laura's doing, and I'll be right back. All right. You guys hear my keys jangling? All right, dude. Let's do it. We got to go to the way station, don't we? Yeah, got the brake on, baby. I'm actually not in MP right now, but I will be Friday. If you'd like to join me, that'd be great. Friday about 10:30 in the morning. In the meantime, is there anybody from BST out there? There's an entire community of virtual truckers. Oh, you? Okay. Got it. I feel like a dumbass. Oh, my bad. Anyway, Friday would be great. Like, I just made a decision right at the last minute not to do multiplayer today. Just because I've had a rough couple hours. The last, actually, 15 or so. But I will definitely be in multiplayer on Friday morning. And you are more than welcome to join. And I don't have a link to the Discord up right now, but I think you can find the Discord link on my front page. So if you join the Rat's Nest, you and I can get into the voice channel I have set up just for multiplayer, and then we can all hang out. And I think Knight is in there, and Sandbagger's in there, and Tommy's in there, and a couple other guys. We can just all make a group thing of it if you guys wanted to. Yeah, man. That actually sounds like a plan. Now I'm super stoked for Friday. Oh, you'll get one? Cool. Cool. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet then. Alright. Of course, if Sandbagger shows up, we're gonna have to let him pretty much run the show because he's a boss man. Oh, there you go. That's what I was looking for. That's our Discord right there. Right there. And I'm sorry I didn't realize you were with BST. There's so many members in that community that I'm not familiar with everybody's name just yet. I am very familiar with the folks who I've been speaking to of late. You know, like the last 3 or 4 days. But if I haven't spoken to you yet, or we haven't spoken at all, I'm not sure who you are. My apologies there, but we're gonna get to know each other. It's gonna be good. I'm just curious, how many miles we got left? Oh, we're almost done. Yeah. I think because this is only a 3-hour stream, I think I may just not take a break. But I'm not sure. It just depends on how I'm feeling in about, I don't know, by 12:30. Like if I'm feeling like I need a break, I'm gonna step away for about 10 minutes. I know when I'm doing a 4-hour stream, I definitely need a break. By the way, for those of you who don't know Late for Games, he's a streamer himself, as well as being my mod. He's going to be streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Not sure what game he's going to be playing yet. He's more than welcome to let you guys know in the chat. Also, Late, if you'd like, go ahead and throw your channel page up there for everybody. For those of you who would like to come and join us tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be modding for his channel. And he's a good streamer and also a good friend. Can't give him a role for some reason. Oh, now wait a minute. You're supposed to have all my permissions. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna jump in the Discord and take care of that. I don't know why that's a thing. I set you up yesterday. You have almost all my same permissions except for one. Let me get in there. There's the go live. I don't need that. I need that right there. Yeah, baby. Okay, click on that profile. Rolling coal. All right. Let's see. Get your roll right here. All right, dude. You got your orange tag. You are now a member of the Rat's Nest. Welcome to the nest. I love it. Okay. Late, we're going to fix that before I walk away from the stream when we're done. When we're done streaming, before I walk away from my desk, you and I are going to fix that. I don't know why you couldn't assign him a role right now because the only permission you don't have is administrator. You know what I mean? And if I have to give you that one too, then I'll just go ahead and do that. Whoa, I am so speeding right now. Look, I'm getting race miles on Truck Book. I want real miles, man. Yeah, the logbook that I had that the guys sent me over to, I think if I drive a certain speed for long enough, I get what's called race miles. And I'm not real down with that. I prefer real miles myself. I don't even know what that's for, but it's funny because now because of that, it's got me actually watching my speed. You guys remember I used to just not care and just kind of put the pedal to the metal and go for it, and now I'm like trying to behave. I thought I had even just the mods in the Discord set up to handle roles the other day. I'm gonna have to double check all that. But again, if I have to give you administrator permissions as well, then you're just gonna have to have it. Yeah, cool, man. We'll be here. I'm not going anywhere until about 1:30. Yeah, so because I honestly I need you to be able to do everything in the Discord that I can do, and if it's gonna require administrative permissions as well, then there you go. Turn your brights off, doofus. The guy in front of me is going, mother. Oh yeah, too. Remember on Monday when I was complaining right around 1 o'clock how hot it was and I was starting to sweat? Well, I was smart. Today I actually set my fan up next to me. It's not running yet, but I did a test and I don't think the microphone will pick up the fan. So if it gets too hot in here, I'll just click it on and So Tabor, who was just with us in the chat not too long ago, just got a new job and he's got funny hours, so he's got to go get him a little bit of rest before he goes to work. I think he goes to work at night, and if I read correctly in the text he sent me, he works till like 1:30 in the morning now. So chances are excellent he's going to be at least checking out Twitch Mobile while we're all doing the thing for Late for Games later. Because he'll be at work, and if he gets any downtime, which he probably will, because as I understand it, a big portion of his job will be by himself. Yeah. I'm not gonna say as to why he got, but that's personal for him to say whether or not he wants to tell you guys why. I mean, it wasn't anything bad. It's just, it was what it was. Has anybody else ever played this game on a tiny little 4 gig laptop? And if you have you ever looked into store windows on your laptop? Because it is a world of difference on this machine compared to my laptop when I look into the storefront windows, because I can actually see some of the merchandise as opposed to opaque shadows of what is supposed to be merchandise. Depending on what time it is. Let me see. It's gonna be 2 o'clock. It looks like. Okay, so we're probably gonna drop this off, and because it's just a couple hours away from daylight, I won't bother changing the time. I'll just leave it like it is. But if we were gonna roll in there and it was like 11:30, then I was just gonna go ahead and change the time to like 3 a.m. because that's the time I prefer to start a run, anyways. Right. Very shadowy. I'm telling you, man. I didn't realize it was because the graphics. I'm like so new to all of this, really. Not new like yesterday new, but like I didn't start gaming again after '91. I didn't start gaming again until like 2014. All right, so there's like more than a decade went by before. Well, actually, almost 20 years went by before I started gaming again. So, actually, it was like 22 here. Oh my God, I'm so old. Get on your side of the road, Jack. But yeah, I couldn't figure out because I thought it was, you know, like, oh, this game sucks, and then I put it on a decent machine, and it's like, oh, I love it. I played it anyway because it was either that, at the time, it was either that or Five Nights at Freddy's, which I like Five Nights at Freddy's, but that game, the apprehension level in that game, when you play, like, you just know something's going to jump out and get you, so you spend the entire time you're playing it waiting for that jump scare, right? So by the time you have a short session of Five Nights at Freddy's, you're on edge and you need a cigarette if you smoke. At the time I did. Hey, there's our point. I can see it in the map. Yeah. I don't know. Am I going to be able to park this thing proper, or is it going to a weird yard? Look at that. Dude. Now see, if I was in the tiny little car next to this truck, I'd be pissed. Like, dude, you can't drive that thing or what? I would never watch it. Yeah. Well, and I gave you fair warning. In October, I'm going to be doing a lot of horror games. But I promise I will make sure you get warning before I do it, so I know you're not going to be here. I don't want to freak you out, you know what I mean? Especially since you live by yourself. When I start with the horror games, you'll get fair warning. Yeah, see, that's me. My birthday is October 10th, and my daughter's is the 23rd, and, you know, we both of us, we love October. Not just because it's our birthday, but, you know, fall's already started, the weather's getting cooler, and it's just, you know, it's a time to be freaked out, man. So the first horror game I'm going to do is one that I already have called Outlast. And my daughter tells me that I really should play Outlast 2. So hopefully by October I can actually have that. I'm going to be on the lookout for the next couple of months of horror games I don't have. So that I've got something to keep us occupied for the month of October. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh yeah, this is that weird yard. I'm not going to be able to park over there. Okay, because you see back there, around all those crates and whatnot, that's where they're going to want this thing. In fact, oh wait, maybe not. I actually might be able to do that. Alright, you know what? Oh yeah, I got it. Okay, I thought they were going to want it around the corner. Around the corner is just that, because I came in here couple months ago, and it hadn't changed until right now for me anyway. They wanted you to put it over there on the other side of the pile of stuff, the tanks and the crates and whatnot, and I just can't do it. I just don't have those skills. Hats off to anybody that could. I'm sure there's somebody in the audience right now that can, but I can't do it. Might not be able to do this one, to be honest. Whatever happens, the sun was in my eyes. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think I came in the wrong way. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to kind of cheat, I guess. Take the long way. We're not going to do the easy way, but what I am going to do is kind of back the trailer in instead of coming in face first. Watch, I'm gonna hit something. Alright, I think we have plenty of room for that now. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't catch you unaware anyway, Laura. You and I had this discussion just the other day, and there's no way I would just like surprise you with Outlast. I'm not cruel. At least I try not to be. Alright, now, can we get this thing back there? Or is it gonna be a big pain in the butt? You're not gonna do it that way, that's for sure. Oh Lord. You know what? I ain't messing with it. This is already gonna be. Wait. Can we do it? Can we do it? I can just get it back over there. We should be okay. This ain't gonna work. Forget it. Next time, baby. I'm gonna take the little boy's way out. Oh Lord. That's okay. The fact that I can even back a trailer in at all is actually pretty cool. Because when I first started playing ATS, I could not. I always did the easy parking. 100% of the time. We're gonna have to back in here probably too, because I don't think we're straight enough. That's okay. See, I'll be able to do it here. You just couldn't do it around that corner. Gonna make more tea? Oh man, right now I'm actually wanting more coffee, to be honest with you. But you go make some more tea and enjoy yourself. Make a little bit for me if you would. That would be awesome. Still counts as an easy park even though I had to back in, but that was my bad. Turn off the engine. Oh. There we go. Alright. Now, what I want to do since we're here, rather than looking for another job anywhere else, we're going to stay with this company, which I could have done, but I didn't for some stupid reason. And rather than go riding around looking for work, we'll see if we can find something here for the kind of freight that we'll carry. They're going to make it so I can't back out of here, huh? Guess I should have backed out anyway. Come on, get your big nose running there. There you go, big boy. Oh, thank you, Laura. Milk and sugar? Is that how you made it? Okay, we do have something here. Good. Roswell. Whoa, that's only like 28 miles away. What? You know what? We'll take it because maybe there'll be something at Roswell. It's cool. Besides, I don't think I've had you guys in Roswell in the game yet, have I? Oh, see? See, can I get in there? Yeah, if I straighten out. Ooh, when they first released the trailers, it was kind of cool in that they didn't have it so you could do easy parking at first. So you didn't have a choice. You kind of had to put your skills to the test. Get your trailer in there to not only pick up but to drop off. See right there, it would let us cheat, but yeah, you know what? For the sake of time. Ah, come on, dog. I know if Unreal is watching this right now, he's laughing his butt off. English breakfast, yeah. I'm partial to Earl Grey myself if we're talking about tea. Of course, I smoked for like 30 years and my taste buds are pretty much gone. So if I can't taste it, then I'm not interested. That is such a sloppy job. You know what? I'm just going to take that sucker. English breakfast. Yay! Tea all around, boys. Tea all around. Alright, let's get this sucker going. This is a short run. Like, I don't even think the sun will be all the way up when we get there. Yeah. Alright, guys, we all got some tea courtesy of Miss Laura Keller. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Laura. Alright. I find it funny. Okay, I live in the South, right? And cardiologists just seem to take up shop here. I didn't realize why at first until I paid attention to the kind of patients that were going into some of these doctors' offices. The Southern diet is not conducive to healthy, to a healthy cardiovascular system at all. Okay, so essentially, you got a lot of people down here with diabetes and heart disease, or at least the makings of both. And so these cardiologists are making bank down here. So let's see. I wish I could get tea in real life to you guys, but it's the best I can do. You know what? Just the fact that you care enough to wish that you could, that means a lot to me anyway. And I'm sure it does to Lade as well. So it's all good, baby. Anyway, so the last time I went to see my cardiologist, they started doing this new thing, and this was before the pandemic started, so you know things were still normal. I walked into his office and I noticed they've got a coffee pot sitting in there in the waiting room, and next to it is a plate of what English would call biscuits, right? English folks would call them biscuits, and here in the state they're you know cookies, but it says on there English biscuit, right? And they're sweet. And let's see, do you have a shifter? No, I don't actually. I'm using a Xbox controller. I've always wanted to get my hands on a wheel with a shifter and have that set up, but I just, you know, I haven't had the funds to do that, and it seems like every time I do, my family needs something, and well, they gotta come first, you know. Someday, bud, someday I will have a shifter. Yeah. I do want to get some. Oh wow. Are you serious? That was the run right there? Oh man, that's funny. Didn't even have time to tell like a whole story or nothing. I just want to grab another one and go, honestly. And why are we having to go back there to park it? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Because we hadn't picked it up yet. That's what we were looking for. That's why. So we're going back this way. I thought we had. Were. Let's see. My mom makes best rust, which is kind of like South African dried out bread. Not sure how to explain. Oh, are you taking off? Are you taking off on it? All right, cool, man. I'll talk to you later, okay? Friday, dude, you're more than welcome, okay? We'll get in multiplayer together. Let's see. My mom makes the best rust. Dip it in her tea. Okay. Oh, you don't like crumbs in your tea? You know what I do? And somebody's going to say, ew, that's gross. And you might be right because my daughter hates it too. But like if I have a sweet to go with my coffee, especially if it's like a cookie, I will oftentimes, I will just take it and crumble that sucker up and put it in the coffee. Or some people, like if you dip a cookie into your coffee and it breaks, you know, some people get all upset. Me, if it breaks, I'm just like, woohoo! Alright, so the way they got this set up is what we actually need to do. Yeah, I'm coming after you. We could cheat that, I guess, but yeah, you know what? We came in the wrong way as well. Well, that's alright. Gonna take it. That's all that was. Man, that was a short run. That's probably the shortest run I've ever done, except for at the start of the game. Thanks that. Another 5:35. It is 12:30. Yeah, okay. Let's do it, man. I'm gonna assume that that run is here. No, it's not. Okay. Works for me. Let's get out of here. Well, yeah, it looks like I've already got one person lined up for multiplayer ATS on Friday. Looking forward to that. Maybe some of the other guys from DST will show up too. Of course, they're going to watch me drive here and be like, nope, I don't think so. Oh, don't you get hung up over here, dude. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I wish I had some cheese right now, too, to be honest with you. And, yeah, in my house, everybody in my house loves some cheese. My favorite kind of cheese is extra sharp cheddar. Not just that mild stuff, not just the sharp. I want it extra sharp. And that's what I put in my pea salad. So, oh yeah, I was telling Das Tevers the other day that I was gonna put my pea salad recipe in the Discord, and I haven't done it yet. So if she shows up, she's gonna thump me. Gonna have to do that. Probably do that today, because writing out that recipe would like really relax me. Have you ever had pea salad, Laura? Had a craving for cheese lately. You know what's weird about a craving is that once you have it, it's not likely to go away until you satisfy it, because you'll be thinking about it. I get a craving for any kind of food. What was it? A couple of weeks ago, actually maybe about a month ago, I had a craving for freaking ribs. You know, and I still hadn't had any yet, so I'm still kind of like, I want ribs. But it ain't like these days you can just, you know, pack up the family, jump in the car, and go off and grab something to eat, because everybody's kind of in some phase of lockdown or another. I think that's one of the things I miss the most, honestly. I used to say I hated going out to eat, but now that you really can't, I do miss it because my daughter and I, well, my daughters and I used to go out every so often to a local restaurant here and just kind of spend the day together, you know? Yeah, pea salad. Pea salad. You're not sure if you've ever had it. You may not have because I think that's kind of it's an American thing, maybe, and maybe even not that. I don't know, but I doubt that you have. But if you had, that's cool. I have some big fans of my pea salad here, and one of these individuals wound up in the hospital not too long ago, and they tried to serve her some pea salad. She told me, "Oh, it was so gross. All they did was put some mayonnaise on some peas and call it pea salad. It ain't like yours." Because literally, my pea salad has got a little bit of everything in it. It's got eggs, it's got ham, it's got cheese. Let's see, what else did I put in there? Put a little lemon juice in it, mayonnaise, mustard. Like I'll go in depth. I'm gonna go ahead and post the recipe um, in the Discord, so anybody who wants to make it can make it for themselves. But now I make enough for an army, so if you live by yourself, I'd say maybe 2 cans of peas would suffice because once you put everything else in there, you don't need the breads. What am I doing? Yeah, yeah. And I don't just get like sandwich ham, like deli cut ham. I get a big old hunk of ham and I dice it up, put it in there. And put onion, olives. Let's see, there's onion, olives, ham, the peas, obviously. Pickles. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the pickles. Gotta have the pickles because the pickles add the crunch, you know. Now I'm excited to post that recipe. That's funny. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna post it for you guys. I'll do that today. It'll take like 10 minutes maybe. Probably have to have my daughter remind me what all's in there. You don't like olives? Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to tell you a secret to using a recipe. And this is something I've always done. Because I can also make pizza from scratch, okay? One thing I've always done with a recipe is that once I have it, the first time I cook it or make it or whatever, I will do it the way the instructions are. However you're supposed to put the ingredients together, I do it that way. Then I get a feel for how it is, right? And then after that, I make the thing my own. You know, I'll tweak it a little bit. Like my pea salad didn't start out what it is now. It morphed into that after about 10 years worth of me making it. Same way with my pizza, because my pizza recipe was for a vegetarian pizza. There's no meat on it, and it was really just cheese, you know. And so I morphed it into a stuffed crust pizza with pretty much any topping you wanted on it. Oh, you love pizza? My daughter does too. When she found out Daddy could make pizza, I think I was making pizza, like twice a week. And she had a little friend over about 10, 12 years ago. She had a little friend of hers over when they were little kids. I think they were like 12, maybe 11. And my daughter and this little girl were all in the kitchen making pizza. And I don't even remember how it started, but we wound up having a flour fight in our kitchen. Just fucking throwing flour everywhere. Then it was me and 2 little girls just covered in flour. Oh man, it was a mess. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what other recipes I have. I have body butter lotion recipes since I have a lot of essential oils I need to use. Oh, that's cool. You actually do that? You make like lotions and perfumes and stuff? Man, that's cool, dude. My daughter wants to get into doing stuff like that. Actually, I think her thing is right now she wants to get into, well, maybe not get into it, but she's interested in it, making candles or making baths, not candles, soaps. Um, she follows this young lady on YouTube that makes soaps, designer soaps that she sells, and I'm telling you, man, this woman is talented with a capital T. Oh, okay, okay. And you did make it? Did you make it for yourself? And did it turn out good? Oh, okay. Well, you know, if it's just you, a whole cup of lotion, that pretty much would do it. Because I know when I buy lotion from the store, a bottle of lotion, depending on the size, will last me forever. Because I really only use it when I shave. And, you know, obviously I don't shave a lot because I have a beard. And were you around when I shaved my most of my beard off last year? I did that, and my daughter and every follower of mine that was female lost their freaking minds that I shaved. If you want, yeah, yeah. Laura, any recipe that recipe page is there for any recipe. Okay. The only thing I don't want up there is like recipes for like explosives or stuff like that. Nothing that's not good. You know what I mean? Nothing that anybody can get in trouble with. But see, I know you wouldn't do that anyway. So any recipe you have that you'd like to share with the group, you are more than welcome to do so. It only takes 3 ingredients. Wow. You know what? If there are ingredients I can get my hands on and you post that recipe, I'll probably make us up soon. Laura, I got a question for you since you and I are here engaging in discussion. Um, do you like the 3 hour streams better, or do you like it when I go 4 hours? Because I know we've been in here a couple of times, and it gets time to go, and you're like, you and Miss Emily, you guys, sometimes you're just not ready to go when you're getting ready to end the stream. So I'm just wondering if I should stop with the 3 hour streams and continue on with four, or like I've been doing, I've been mixing it up. Like you'll get 1 or 2 4 hour streams, and then the other one will be a week or a week. Oh geez, if I stream for a week, I'd just be done. For me, mixing it up seems to be working better, um, but I don't know. I'm out to try to make everybody happy, so I want to make sure everybody gets their fill. That's not. Oh, it is a truck stop, or is it? I can't tell. No, it's not. Okay, I was gonna stop there because get like an achievement for hitting all these truck stops, but since it ain't a truck stop, we're not gonna stop, baby. Since we don't need fuel. Up to you because I don't mind. Let's see. Up to you because I don't mind, but even though I enjoy it, I want you to take care of you too. That's sweet. And you know what? I think everybody thinks like that too. So I think what I'll probably wind up doing is keep doing the mix, especially now that I have an extra stream. I'm going to be streaming for BST on Saturdays right now, and it may go to Thursdays and Saturdays at some point, but right now it is just Saturdays, so that already adds an extra day on me there. And I want to give BST at least 3 hours, but I'm thinking because it's a weekend, I'll probably wind up giving them 4 or 5. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Because were you here when I was doing 5 days a week? And if you were, do you remember how quickly I burned out? I think I was able to hold a 5-day-a-week stream session for maybe a month before I was just like, you know what, I can't. I just can't do it, especially during the week, because sometimes I have doctor's appointments or whatnot, or somebody else has a doctor's appointment and I got to get them to it. And, you know, it's all good. This may wind up being our last run, so we need to start looking for somebody to raid, and we are going on a raid no matter how many people are with us when the time comes. Hopefully we have some BST members in here when we go on the raid, because that's how we all discover new streamers, or at least streamers you may or may not know about. By the way, this stream, ladies and gentlemen, will be going up to YouTube immediately after the stream. I will start the process, and it should be up within, I'd say, 2 or 3 hours, depending on how long it takes to get it over there from Twitch. And this is funny, I was taking the long way, because I didn't realize that there was a way to just export from Twitch. So I was downloading my VODs to my machine and then uploading them to YouTube, which if it's a 4-hour stream, it takes like 2 days to get all the way up to YouTube. Hey, what's up? You're back. All right, cool. So who is it in the driver's seat on community pages today? Who are we speaking to? Is it Sandbagger? If it's Sandbagger, that's my boss, guys. You ever really BST's got okay, nice. What's up? Okay, cool. This is really cool, guys. BST has a very structured chain of command, management and whatnot, and I was so impressed with just the setup of their Discord that I couldn't help but accept the offer to join. You know what I mean? Very impressed with the professionality that these guys exhibit and community spirit that they carry with them, and it's just something I'm really into. So, yeah. Laura, since we were talking about recipes, I have a recipe for a meatloaf. My daughter calls it a hamburger thingy. That's what she calls it. First time she saw it, it's sitting in the pan like I had just made it, and she was over for a visit, and I offered to feed her like I always do, and she's like, "Yeah, I think I'll have some of this hamburger thing." And myself and my other daughter were like, "Dude, come on." Yeah, there we go. Oh, is that the multi-stream? Oh, cool. Hey guys, click on that link that the BST community page Night just threw up there. That is, I believe, us and the community page actually streaming. Let's see who's streaming. Yep, sure enough. Yeah. All right, I'm there. I wish that link had been up earlier. Cool. Well, thank you for that. All right, look at that. Look at there. Now y'all can see who you're talking to. What's up, brother? Working home, okay. Oh, I dig that multi-screen so much, man. Nature's calling in? Okay, Laura. You know what that is, baby. That's too much tea. Alright, now the way this is set up too, you guys can still read the chat. If you click on that, you'll be able to watch both streams, but you'll still be able to be in our chat. You didn't do it last time, because I think we did it on Monday as well. Raid B, yo, you know what? That's a great idea, because that page is not affiliated yet. That's our guy. We're gonna raid you guys real quick. The thing is, we may have mostly BST guys in here, by the way, guys and gals, excuse me. And if that's the case, they'd just be raiding themselves, right? That's a great idea, though. What we need to do is get like a tidal wave going, man. Like take 15 or 20 people from here, raid BST, and then take the folks from BST and just raid somebody else and just keep it going, you know, for like an entire day. That would be sweet. You guys know me, man. The raids I like is the ones where we get in there, we raid somebody, and they just lose their mind that they even got raided. You know, kind of like I was whenever Mom Games Hard raided me. Doris, bad boy, you went quick. You must have had to go bad. Oh, I gotta tell you, I do love a wireless mouse. You want to know why? Because I'm sitting here right now with a mouse in my lap that I can flip over from one screen to the next on the laptop, which is about 1.5 feet from me. And I can use the wireless mouse on my lap and manipulate the laptop without actually touching it. That's funny. So am I to assume that BST is watching us as well? Yeah. Oh man, I love the view coming up over this this on-ramp here. It's so cool. I don't think we've been in the Grand Canyon yet on this profile. That's another cool ride. It's just, it seems like every time I hit the Grand Canyon, it's at night and you can't see all the cool stuff. Hey, Late for Games, do you still have ATS? Where are you driving to? Me right now? I honestly, I don't remember. I just grabbed the longest load I could find. We're going to Flagstaff actually. Right now. Yeah. Flagstaff. Ever been there? I've been to Flagstaff on the Greyhound. But I never actually got out and looked around and seen what was there. I spent a lot of time on the Greyhound back in, let's see, between 94 and 96. I spent a lot of time, well, 94 and 97. Spent a lot of time on the Greyhound going back and forth between here and California. So the entire southern tier of the United States I've seen, at least not only from a Greyhound window, but you know, when you get out at the bus depot. There's a place, well, there was back in 95, there was a bar almost right across the street from the bus terminal in Mobile. And I had met a guy in San Bernardino. He got on the bus in San Bernardino, and we started bullshitting. And he's like, "Hey, dude, I know where there's a bar in Mobile right across from the bus station. So you want to go, you know, we'll grab a beer or two and get back on the bus because we're gonna have like a 3-hour layover. So we cruised over there. We had a couple of beers, had a plate of nachos, bullshit a little bit, and got back on the bus kind of half lit. Yeah, you're not supposed to ride a Greyhound any kind of intoxicated. They don't like it. If you want to drink when you travel, your best bet would be either flying or taking Amtrak. And shit, Amtrak might have changed by now too, because I remember Amtrak when I was riding Amtrak had a club car. It was the second car from the last, and it was the top tier. You could go up there, and they were super expensive, but they did have alcohol. You could smoke up there too. Like you couldn't smoke on the rest of the train, but you could smoke up there. Well, anyway, late. I was asking if you had ATS still because I'd like to have you involved on Friday. If you're not busy, and you'd like to join us. Cool, cool. Are you up for it? But yeah, still okay. You still got ATS. Now, are you up for hanging out with us on Friday? Or would you rather just mod? 'Cause, like, I'm not trying to push you into anything. You know what's gonna happen, dude? I'm gonna get used to running without a bot and then just decide I don't need one. Nah, I won't do that. It's just, this didn't turn out as bad as I thought it was going to. Again, this goes back to me catastrophizing everything. You're always down for a convoy. I don't know if it'll be like an official convoy per se, only because, I've never done that in an official capacity with BST, and you know how we did it the last time, and it was just a hot mess. I don't want to get in there and do it like that. If we have some of like management from BST join us, then I'll let them just take control of it. We'll just follow along. How's that? Just in case, I don't know. I'm gonna copy and paste the BST convoy rules into the Rasmus Discord, so that anybody that wants to join knows what's up. Because like there's a lot of rules that go on here, and it wouldn't be an official thing, I'm sure, anyway, because I'm really just streaming. But yeah, it'd be cool. You and I haven't played ATS together in a long time, anyway. Poor Cali boy, remember what happened to him last night? Speaking of Cali boy, I was talking to him this morning. He, for some reason, was feeling bad about not being here to mod lately. But I just told him, it's like, look, man, we all get it. Real life comes first, number one. And number two, you live so far away. We're like in 2 different time zones from each other. So I understand, 10:30 in the morning for me is like 7:30 in the morning for him, and not everybody is like me and gets up at the crack of dawn. But yeah, if you get a chance, if he talks to you, just kind of, encourage him a little bit, let him know it's okay that he's not being here, because we get it. And I hate it when Callie feels bad, because you can read it in his, like it's coming through how bad he feels is actually coming through his text and whatnot, and I'm compelled to just like pet his head and tell him it's okay. And I look at it like this: you, Cali Boy, and Cobra, you guys were the first 3 followers to my channel that were not my family. Okay? So you three guys can get away with a lot of stuff that other people probably couldn't. You know what I mean? Just because, you know, you guys have been there from the very beginning, either holding me up or pushing me forward, you know? Mouse for now in it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I miss him too. I miss having him in the chat because, okay, do you remember that time he said something like he was talking mess on my driving, right? And you remember instantly he was like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry," and I was like, "For what?" And he's like, "Oh, because after the stream this happened," and he's like, "Because I was, you know, talking on your driving and whatnot." I was like, "Dude, that's part of the show." You know, when you guys do that, it just makes the entertainment value to the stream go up. You know, especially if what you're saying is funny, because even if it's directed at me, if it's funny and somebody gets a giggle and walks away from that stream with a smile on their face, it doesn't matter to me, man. You know, if somebody else gets a giggle at my expense, that's cool. You know? Late for games, do you realize this channel is almost rocking 300 followers now? We can bypass. Oh, Lord. I thought we was going to stop. Well, bye. Man. Huh. Oh, really? Did you really pull out in front of me when I'm doing almost, what, 70 now? Come on, brother. Oh, okay. Oh, dang, what, bud? I must, you know what? I'm not sure what the delay is on my stream, so it's probably something I said like 10 minutes ago. Looks like the bit quality is holding up though, because you remember the last couple streams I had, there was a time where we were dropping like mad frames. I haven't seen any serious issues with the video yet. Of course, we still got like 40 minutes to go and anything can happen. Yeah. I mean, it amazed me too, because I can remember how hard it was to get that first 50. Because you remember, like I'm watching a lot of streamers lately that are, their issue with getting affiliated is their average, which is the same thing that's going on with the BST community page. They've got plenty of followers. I think 80 or 81, 82 last I checked. But it's their average that they can't get up for some reason. And for me, I actually had the average nailed like a month or two before I got affiliated. Yeah, that's the old dang moment, right? Honestly, dude, when I got to 200, I was just absolutely blown away. Like I never expected more than, you know, I didn't expect to even have enough followers to get affiliated, to be honest with you. Yeah, getting 3 average, like, okay, when I started and I was paying attention to the average, I would have like 8 or 9 or 10 people in there, and I'd be all happy, oh, I got my average, but see, that's not how it works. The average is over a certain amount of time, right? So, essentially, what you've got to do is for like, maybe a couple of 2-3 days, maybe, I think it's 3 days, 3-4 days, you got to have an average of 3 for that time period. It's not just in one stream, because if it were just in one stream, most of us would have that nailed like right away. But the average has to be over a certain amount of time, and it has to be consecutive. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, that's what BST is trying to get. The community page is trying to get affiliated. And I told somebody, I think it was yesterday, I said, maybe it was Buddy, I think, that said that one thing they could do, if they could pin down all 300 members of the Discord for a certain stream, just have everybody, at the very least, leave the tab running, you know what I mean, for one stream. Because if you got 300 people with that stream being viewed, or at least it appears to be being viewed, then that would set the average right there. That would blow the average out of the water. I believe the gentleman you guys are looking at, if you're watching the multi-screen, I believe that is Rolling Thunder in the driver's seat over there. Burning his camera, showing his pretty face. I need to get my camera back up, but it's just so dang hot here, and my house is not insulated at all. Like, at all. The air conditioner works when the weather lets it. So when it gets super hot, there you go. Let's see. We'll give them average for both affiliate and partner. Yeah, see? Right there. Boom. They could skip right over affiliate and go to partner. And that would be sweet. And to give you an idea how awesome this community is, they're wanting to get to a point where they can push their affiliated drivers into partnership. Okay? So, I never even considered partner. But over the last couple of days hanging out with these guys, now for the first time in my streaming career, I'm considering partner as a possibility. You know? Oh, I think I turned off my cruise control. That's not going to get us where we need to go, Jack. Ooh, I'm going to have to check my my logbook after this is over. I wonder exactly how many miles I put in for the stream. Because every mile that I've logged in right now is being recorded. Not only by the game, but by, I think it's Trucks Book. I think that's the program. I have to double check in the task manager there. But I think I busted out 10,000. The company has a limit. I don't know what the limit's all about, but the company limit is like 10,000 miles. And I busted that out in like 2 days. Driving my ass off. It looks like we're getting off the highway. I bet we're in Flagstaff already. Or at least Phoenix. Let's see. This looks like Flagstaff. Oh yeah, we're like right there. Oh, hey, and guess what? Mouse, there's a sign right there. You dude. Wow, we might have time for, you know what? We'll have time for like another 500 miles or so. Is there going to be a train? There's usually a train. Probably catch us on the way back. Trying to get out of here. Come on, bus. You can do the thing. 2 tour buses? Hey, there's no gambling in Arizona, is there? Ooh, truck dealership? Is that what I'm looking at? Oh, I know what that is. That's an international dealership. Now, here's our spot. Now, by golly, I'm gonna park this sucker proper in here if it kills me. $90? Why is it so hard? Oh, they must want me to put it right up next to the dock, huh? Let's see. Oh, I thought so. Jeez. Oh, not helping me any at all. You know what? shine it. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Get dirty dog. Maybe come out a little bit more. Hey, we got a follow. All right. I like that. I like that. Hey, welcome to the Rat's Nest. Hey, did you catch that username? That was pretty slick. Welcome to the Rat's Nest. Welcome to the stream, my friend. You're about to see me not park the trailer properly. Yeah. Of course, if you're coming in from BST, you've been watching me for a minute, and you know I can't really park these suckers. What's hitting you hard, bud? What's hitting you hard? Oh, the lack of sleep. Oh, you can do it, man. You can do it. Hey, Cobra. After my stream, I think we're gonna go ahead and pop in there and try to keep you awake. Or at least I am. I can't speak for Late because I don't know what he's got going on, but I'm gonna try to get in there and keep you awake. 20 hours, jeez, man. When are you slated to be done? p.m. Oh, jeez. You got a long way to go, son. I'm going to say it again. You have all my respect for that. There is no way I could do a 24-hour stream. Wow, you mean the game let me have that? Oh, did you guys see that? It cheated. Actually, I was surprised I was able to get it in there. But my boss man is probably watching. He's got to see me be able to park something, right? That game cheats. More like you cheated. No, I don't have a parking assist on here. I just do the thing, man. All right, we need kind of a short one because I want to finish it. Yeah, there we go, right there, perfect. Absolutely perfect. We're gonna head off to Yuma, ladies and gentlemen. That was the very first city I went to in Arizona after the DLC was released. And I believe our pickup, oh, we have to actually, okay, we have to go in there and then they get to tell us where to pick up. Yeah, see, Cobra's another one that's gonna rib me, and that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. He knows his drill. We give Mouse a hard time and it's all good. Give it to me, baby. Wait a minute. We were just, oh yeah. We don't want to go there. I don't want to go to Flagstaff. What happened? We just had one. Another follow? Alright. Welcome to the Rat's Nest. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, we're gonna have to find something else because apparently the room we thought. Oh wait, it's already got us hooked up. That's why. Okay, well, are we loaded already then? I guess we are. Yeah, we must be. Well, shit, that was easy. 24-hour stream, Mouse. Me? Oh, not likely, dude. I wish I could. I just going the wrong way. Read your mat, dude. I don't think I could, Cobra, honestly. I mean, I'm afraid if I gave it a shot, it probably would be a fail. So, yeah, we probably won't mess around with that. Had to give you a shout out on my stream. Yeah, I appreciate that. Late, go ahead and, you know what? Never mind. Cobra, go ahead and, if you would like to, throw your link up there for everybody. Because we don't have bots right now. Mousy broke them. Oh, no. I'm going to break my truck in a minute. And if it doesn't let you, it should, but if it doesn't, let Late know and he'll get you up there. I don't see why it wouldn't. I don't think I blocked everybody from doing that. Oh yeah, anybody watching my stream right now, Cobra is actually in the middle of a, well, he's about 3/4 of the way finished with a 24-hour stream. Last I saw, he was doing X-Plane 11. And there's his channel link right there. So cruise on over there, give him a look, see, maybe drop him a follow. He's a cool guy. Also one of my first followers and an ardent supporter of my insanity. Oh, it's all good. Come on, turn green, dog. Oh, he's still doing X-Plane? Okay. Yeah, I think that's one of those games you could do 24 hours in, because those flights take forever. You got to have your A game on. You got to be able to yak like Mousy does. And I got to say, you're doing a good job on that, dude. Like I said before, yo. Alright, we got about 400 miles to go, and that will most likely be our very last run. And if it's not, if we still have time to kill when it's over, we're going on a raid, but I think we're going to go ahead and go on a raid when this is over anyway. So, late for games or Laura or any other mod that might be out there, just kind of chilling. Feel free to look for somebody. Failing that, at the other end of this, I'll look for somebody. I didn't realize it until yesterday, but every time we raid a channel, if you're a streamer, this is for everybody, not just me, but if you're a streamer, every time you raid a channel, you get points towards an achievement for how many channels that you raided. I don't know what that does except give you a little bit of brownie points or whatever, but it's still cool. Whoa! We almost kissed that barrier, baby. Come on, give me a little kiss. You know what? We haven't seen a shop in like 2,000 miles. I bet my tires are about to fall off. Hey, did the music stop? It did, didn't it? I thought I had that on a loop. Okay, hang on. We gotta fix that. Let's get on it straight away and then I'll fix it. Of course, coming out of Phoenix, you're not gonna have a straightaway right off the top. I don't know, Mouse, who to raid. Games can look okay. Well, if you guys don't find anybody, I'll find somebody. Like when I have to look, what I usually do is I go off of people I follow who are streaming, and if they're like don't have anybody watching, then that's where we'll go. That way we can up their viewership a little bit. Plus, if you guys don't know, you know, then you're introduced to a new streamer, you can drop them a follow, him or her. Well, you know what? I would, but I'm not sure how many folks from BST are here. Last I saw, hang on, let me look. Last I saw, we had 5 in here, and I'm pretty sure. Well, we have 6. I'm pretty sure that a bunch of those are. This airport is so far. I'm pretty sure that of that 6, there are probably 4 or better folks from BST in here. However, since it hasn't happened, since I haven't raided that channel and they were gracious enough to raid me, why don't we just go ahead, instead of having to look for somebody, let's just go ahead and jam over there. We'll just take everybody over to the community page and we'll hang out there for a little. Hey Cobra, you wanna meet some of the fellas from BST here in a little bit? I know you're streaming, but can't hurt to stop in there and say hey. Oh, gonna hit this dude. Nope, I ain't. Got a lot of traffic bunched up here for having my traffic settings as low as they are. I think I turned it down to like 0.1, so there's like next to no traffic. But it seems like when I do come across traffic, it's all bunched up like this. Yeah, what's your question, bud? Cobra, go ahead with your question. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Well, one, Tracy wants me to tell you you're exceeding the speed limit, and two, where did you get your license from? That's funny. And yeah, I am exceeding the speed limit, but you see, I turned off the traffic infractions, so yeah. But if you're paying attention, I try not to go too much over 70. Oh. You got me, dude. You got me. It's unfortunate that my store's not operational at the moment, too, because that would have been funny. Yeah, there you go. Guys, that was the favorite emote when they went live. All the little kids, us three included, were having a blast with that fart emote. The Try Easy must be from your crew, huh, Cobra? Yeah? Oh, well, thank you for the follow again. And yes, you are more than welcome to give me a review for my driving anytime you feel it necessary. Because I'm the first one to admit I can't drive. My daughter, literally, when she rides with me when I drive, she's holding on to the, in the passenger seat of a car, right on the above the door. There's that little oh shit bar that's up there. My daughter has got a death grip on that thing when she rides with me. So let's see, it's a 100. Right. No, man, no, you might be joking, but yeah, it's probably real close to the truth. That's why I'm amazed that anybody from BST was like, yeah, we want this guy driving for us, because, dude, have you watched me drive? Uh-oh. Hey, you can't get me. I don't know, the speed limit here is 75. I'm only doing 65. See? Have you? No, I haven't. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Hey, guys, funny story. Cobra and I were playing multiplayer one day, and he had this weather mod turned on, so it was snowing, and he was carrying a heavy load. He was pulling heavy cargo. And he hit a turn and wiped out and spun that sucker all over the highway and jackknifed it right in the middle of the road. That was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. And I didn't get a chance to actually see it until I watched the clip because I was in my truck. I could just see him in the rear view. But even from the rear view, it was so funny. I actually had to stop driving and giggle. You still got that clip? Oh, man. Hey, dude, you should post that up in the chat for other people to see. That was so funny. Oh, man. I'll probably think about that one clip for the rest of my life. And now we got to check the tunes because I know they went off. I'm not. Yeah, see, it did. Why are you not blood? You dirty dog. Thank you. Right. We did. It's called Cracker Jack. Or it's called Mouse's School of I Can't Drive, right? Or maybe it's Mouse and Cobra School of We Can't Drive. King Cobra can't drive, but he can fly. Yeah, you sure can fly. Dude, okay, like, I'll sit here right now and I'm not gonna talk smack on X-Plane 11 because it looks really cool. And I want to say to myself, I couldn't play that game because there's nothing going on. But on the same token, what the hell am I doing for 3 hours here? I'm in the cab of a truck, just driving. You know what I mean? So it's like the same thing, except you get to see cool shit. So, I think I'm gonna have to. I won't buy that game just yet because I know for a fact my rig probably wouldn't handle it. But it would be an interesting one to play anyway. I've got the Microsoft Flight Sim, but that one the graphics are so low end. I think even my laptop can play it. Yeah, he did. Oh, did you see the clip, dude? That was so funny to watch. Oh man, if you had been with us, dude, you would have had to stop too. I had to stop on the side of the road and laugh, and then when I got myself under control, we could continue on. But he jacked himself all up. To be honest with you, I can't play single player, only MP. It's pretty cool, but super realistic. But the new game is what? Oh, I'm 60 away now. Okay. Cool. Whoa, slow your roll, Bubba. Don't kiss that guardrail, son. Keep forgetting we're in Arizona, and while we're not in the Grand Canyon yet, this is the Grand Canyon State, baby. And I think maybe that's exactly what we're heading into right now. See, I was going to keep trying to do, 80. Yeah, if you can find that clip, you're more than welcome to throw it up in the chat. I'd like to give other people a look at that. That deserves a look from everybody. I was wrong. We're not going into the Grand Canyon. That's a hard drive, especially since it's getting ready to be dark. I would have to change the time. Gotta love that light blue. On a laptop, the sun visor in the front of the truck is kind of worthless, but when you get into a game that actually shows off the graphics, you can see where I need the visor. Oh, there you go. Everybody watch that clip if you want to laugh. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Alligator foreheads. So I'm assuming if you're still flying, you got your plane on autopilot right now, because you're able to hang out with us. Yeah, cool. Hey, that's cool if you can do that, because you can put it on auto and then just walk away, huh? Go take a nap. Mouse going to post the lotion recipe. Yeah, cool. Please do, Laura. Please do. I didn't realize it, but there's I thought it was only Siren, but there's actually quite a few young ladies in the Rat's Nest too. So, and the lotion is not just for ladies, guys. Yeah. Pretty much my plane can land itself. Hey, that's cool. My dad hasn't flown in years, but back during Vietnam, 1968 to 70. He flew an F-4 Phantom for the U.S. military. I think they decommissioned that entire fleet. I don't think the F-4 even flies anymore, except maybe in air shows. I think. Don't quote me on that because I don't know for sure. Somebody'd have to fact check me on that. Oh, cool. Thank you, Laura. And I am going to get around to sometime today going ahead and posting my peace out recipe for everybody. So, my daughter, who absolutely despises peas and all pea related anything, and she's not just being extra, she never liked peas. When she was a tiny little baby, um, sometimes at supper I would try to give her peas. Like we would buy peas in baby food, and I would try to give her some, or I would take some actual peas and mash them up and try to feed them to her. She hated them. I never could get them into her mouth because she would just spit them out. Easy wants me to tell you this. When he tells his family we're going to Disney World, they're on the highway and he's exceeding the speed limit and he veers off the road and crashes, gets his license taken away. Right. Grandpa oh, World War II? Oh, wow. You know the make and model of the plane he flew? World War II. I don't think World War II actually. Did they have the Air Force, or was it still the Army Air Corps in World War II? I know the Air Force at one time wasn't called the Air Force; it was called the Army Air Corps, and then it became its own branch. But it's still, your paychecks will come from the U.S. Army. That's a big fart moment, right? It's just like I don't know if you guys know this, but. The Department of the Navy actually issues the paychecks to the Marine Corps because the Marine Corps is basically an offshoot of the United States Navy. I didn't know that until I married a naval corpsman. Her and I were married for about 8 years, and I always just assumed that all four branches have always been their own separate. I mean, obviously the Air Force didn't exist from the time the military was incepted, but I just always assumed that they were their own separate entities, and well, that wasn't the truth. All right, man, we got about 10 minutes, dudes. How many miles we got left here? Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna finish this run before we go on a raid. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna finish this run, and we're gonna go on a raid. We're gonna jam over BST. We're gonna give those guys a bother. You guys get to meet my co-workers and my boss man, and tell him how crappy I drive. Of course, I'm sure he's been watching. So. Oh, I see a red boot. You got me again. Look at that chopper just flying around up there. That's Cobra up there, guys. He somehow snuck in this game. He's flying that helicopter. Turn on your headlights, mouse. Air Force. Oh, cool. Alright, so that means that the Army Air Corps actually became the Air Force either during or before World War II. I'm not sure. You know what? Now I'm going to have to Google that and find out exactly when the Army Air Corps became Air Force. I almost wound up in the Marine Corps in '91. I went to enlist the eve of the beginning of Operation Desert Shield, and took my ASVAB and did everything I needed to do. And the recruiter, of course, was in a big fat hurry to get me out to the field, and everything was all set to go. I did my paperwork, and they were getting ready to figure out where they were going to put my first duty station and when I was going to boot camp and all that good stuff. And then I get a call from the recruiter one night, and mind you, now my dad at this point is super proud because I'm going to the military. And one night we're getting ready for supper, we get a call from the recruiter, and he informs me that hey man, we're all set to go for you, but I need one thing. I need either your high school diploma or your GED. At this time I had neither one of those. Okay, I was 17 years old. And I says, is there any way I can get that during boot camp, at least a GED, because I don't currently have it? He says, and he says to me, he says, Mr. Win, yeah, I'm not going to give you my name, but he said, we're at war and your boot camp has been cut from 8 weeks to 4. You're not going to have time to get that documentation. So I suggest to you, go somewhere, get your GED, and then come back. I was pretty heartbroken because I really did have my heart set on serving in the Corps. And I didn't handle that situation very well. So instead of doing the adult thing and taking the recruiter's advice, I went off and wound up getting in some trouble and wound up in reform school for 3 years. Yay! Oh, you have an old ammo box? Oh, that is awesome, dude. Do you have Grandpa's shadow box, maybe? Or is he still living? It is weird to look down at the full screen over there and see on in multiplayer right now it's coming up on daylight, and here in single player it's becoming night. What caliber ammunition? Do you know? Is it still on the side of the box stencil? Because that would be cool to know. All right. I'll post in the Discord in a little while how many miles we put on this trip for you guys. I'll calculate it because I think it's going to separate it by each run. But I'm just curious to know myself how many miles we put on. And yeah, I'm going to do easy parking because I'm ready to go on a raid. Not sure how many people are in here, but I'm going to flip off the multi-screen and go back to my normal screen here where I can see. And then we're all going to go to BST Inc. and hang out with those guys for a little bit. You're not going to go? Come on, dog. Oh, I had it, you booger. There we go. All right, now we're cooking. Oh, he's not with us anymore. Well, okay. I don't know how long ago that happened, but in any case, I am sorry for your loss. My grandfather was also in World War II. He served in the Navy. Him and his brother both. Unfortunately, my grandpa's brother didn't make it to the theater. Okay, his plane en route to his first duty station for the U.S. Navy was shot down, and everybody aboard was killed. Yeah, looks like 308. Oh, that's cool. There she is. Das Tibbers, what's up? We were just talking about you. I am getting ready to post my pea salad recipe in the Discord in just a little while here. Because you and I were talking about that the other day. You said it sounded interesting. And I think Miss Laura thinks it sounds cool too. And you're just in time for a raid. We're going to go raid BST Inc. That is the VTC that I am currently quote unquote employed with. They have graciously given me the position of media person, so I'm like on the media team, which is really cool. Basically, my job is to be a walking commercial for them, and I love it, so it's all good. So let me pop out of here and get us on to the raid. Here we go. Where we at? Right there. All right, let's set up the raid. And before we do this, I'm going to sign out real quick. Guys, it's been real. I've had a blast, and I will see you guys again on Friday, and we're going to do multiplayer ATS, hopefully with some members of BST, which would be cool. So we'll just see how it goes, and in the meantime, peace.